it was a really fucking close call that centrism, the centrists, they barely were able to secure, amongst other things, the presidency and vice presidency, and some other key roles, as a result of that. And Biden, to his credit, has made, wasted no time in trying to get the country stabilized, trying to be a proper, leader and manager of, of our system. Now, of course, the obvious concern, if he would have lost, was the continued erosion and destruction of our system, the institutions, putting in people into these lifetime appointments that will be able to, continue on that legacy, continue on that ideology in many other respects that will have a damaging effect on people's lives, right? And in many respects, you could also say, we should say that it wasn't so much that the Democrats, the liberals, the left-wing establishment won the election. Donald Trump and the fascists overplayed their hand, and he was just too incompetent and a little too sloppy in his execution, along with his followers, that jeopardized this. That jeopardized their ability to straight up do a fascist takeover. And this isn't even speaking of the January 6th incident of the MAGA and QAnon and the Proud Boys and the Boogaloo Boys and former law enforcement officers, raiding the Capitol. It's everything that he's done up to that point and signaled to us, saying from his election, onward, or at least announcing his presidency. Those who were really paying attention and taking him seriously, because we're going to have another set of midterms in 1 year. A year and some change, like a year and a half. And then the next general elections are in 2024. Now, of course, we're not going to expect like Biden to run again. And Nancy Pelosi has already announced that this will be her last term as Speaker of the House. So there is a potential for changing of the guard. However, as typical as it is, a lot of liberals, a lot of centrists, and even those that are just right of center, are taking it for granted that things are going to be stable enough within that time. Now, of course, right-wingers in general are much more antagonistic towards democracy. Some of them are straight up against democracy. They're just straight up fascists, or they want to restore a monarchy, or, or just make things a full corporatocracy, which they are always more friendly with, the Democrats, even though they are also very corporate friendly most occasions. They take it for granted that the center can do it again. If Trump had actually done some of the, if Trump had actually had any of those true populist beliefs, and he actually helped improve the lives of people, and helped, saying keep them afloat and keep them from dying and whatnot, and even just the things that have happened within 2020, his response to the coronavirus pandemic. If he would have just changed his response to that and, would have actually helped people out in a real way, pulled all the strings, he could have definitely got his term. He could have definitely got a second term. No questions asked. The Democrats, the liberals were not ready.